moving on, eventually we can only do so many internships, right? We got to make money. And then, unfortunately, some of us might get a graduate assistantship like mine where they'll pay for school, but then they still expect you to coach 14 hours a day and then make a living. And then you have to figure out, well, how do I balance out working a job and coaching and then going to school? Okay, my day, I was at the Citadel. It was work with men's tennis at 5:45 a.m. till 7, hustle over to the local Globo gym, work out the shake bar from like 7 to 2:30, making shakes for just recreational exercises, bro science, guys talking to me about that shake, this shake, chest, back, tries, what kind are you doing? Hustle out of there, drive back over the bridge, get there for the football meeting, set up for football really quick. Groups at 3, 4, 5 o'clock. My track and field team comes in at 6 o'clock, coach them till 7:30. Then everybody else is gone. Then I got to break down the weight room, set it back up, and then I show up to class an hour and a half late. That's tough. But what do we learn from being a graduate assistant? What I loved most about it is that you really get to find out your identity. What do you believe in? What are your values? If you had a great internship, you're probably going to do a lot of the things that mentor go ahead and taught you, right? Because that's all you know. And if you believed it, you're going to go ahead and carry that forward to your next job. But it's also an opportunity to take these experiences as a GA and figure out, hey, I learned it from this internship, but then we're doing something a little bit different here. What do I stand for? What happens if you go from a program that believes in Olympic lifting like I did to a program that has nothing to do with it? How do you back that up? You're just a GA. So can you figure out where your values and identity lie within your coaching? You can call it methodology, you can call it beliefs, you can call it values, or your principles. It's during this time when you're maybe 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 years old where you start to shape these things. You start putting together maybe this coaching portfolio that you might need to be an assistant coach. A crucial, crucial time. And unfortunately, with the rise of online master's programs, which are great, I finished mine online because I had a full-time coaching job. But how many people expect to get jobs in coaching if they have no coaching experience? That's an issue. The GA is the best opportunity to learn and make mistakes. And if you work for a big-time school, you may not have your own teams. That's okay. But you have to ask yourself, what can I like? What do I like from this team? What do I like from this coach? If I had my own team, what would I do? Me, I went to a mid-major Division I school for my GA. I had men's and women's tennis, men's and women's track and field, and assisted with football. So I got a little bit of everything. I made mistakes. I learned. I got better. Own it. Hashtag it all day. Being a GA, it is your team. You get to be the head coach if you work for a mid-major school, a Division II, a Division III school. Those coaches are counting on great GAs. Listen, I need you. You got 6, 7 teams. Don't get them hurt. Do what you want. Stay within the flow and the logistics. You're going to be just fine. Awesome. I mean, what better, if you just went from an intern and all you did was stock muscle milk coolers and mop up floors to having an own team, how much awesome does that feel? It's amazing. And then it sits in, you're like, whoa, what am I doing? And then you start copying things, we did it like this, and then you open up this book, you open up that book, and then you just have to slow down. But you get to own it. That is your team. Sure, you might be the assistant coach, you might be the GA coach, but you're the head coach of that team. And if you work with a great boss and a great staff, they're going to give you that complete autonomy to take care of business. It's amazing. And you utilize that so that when you do get a big-time paid job, you don't make those mistakes anymore.